Alrighty, got it. Can you all see my screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good, good. So let's make sure that it is. Alrighty. So again, minding your business. This is the business plan series, part one, market analysis. This is presented by the Benedict College Women's Business Center and facilitated by myself, Tatika Heron. I am the program manager here at the center. So as we go through this first part, our agenda will be as follows. We will do an introduction to the Women's Business Center. We will discuss what a business plan is, what a market analysis is, how you conduct the market analysis, and then if you guys have any questions, we will go over the questions, okay? Benedict College Women's Business Center was established in 2021, funded in part through a cooperative agreement with the U.S. Small Business Administration, or SBA. Our mission is to support economic prosperity for entrepreneurs and strengthen our community through entrepreneurial and financial education services that create and grow sustainable businesses and jobs statewide. I know at one point, there was a focus just here on the Midlands, but we are now focused for the entire state of South Carolina. So you may ask, what is it that we do? Our goal and what we strive to do is to serve and assist all businesses with a primary focus, which used to be on just women. However, now it's all minority businesses across the state that have been economically or socially at a disadvantage. Some of the services that we offer are going to be educational services and training, such as accelerators and incubator programs that we partner with our Benedict College Business Development Center for. We have programs that give you access to capital and resources. We do business plan review and development, as well as networking and collaboration opportunities, and much more to come. All right, so let's get into the meat and potatoes. So I would imagine that most of you that are on with us are current business owners, aspiring business owners, or know someone that is a business owner. When you start to plan and map out your business, one of the biggest parts of the business is going to be your business plan. Your business plan is a document that outlines your objectives and your strategies. It's going to be your operational details for the business as well as your financials. Financials for everybody is scary, right? When we start talking about our financial forecast and our financial projections, sometimes it can be a little bit overwhelming, especially for a small business. But don't let that deter you from going all in and really doing what needs to be done. Simply put, your business plan is going to be your company's roadmap. It's going to be the blueprint for your company and for your goals. It's going to be your strategic plan on how you're going to achieve those goals. And overall, it documents who you are and what your business is. It's ultimately your company's outline for success. Okay. So one of the biggest portions of your business plan is going to be your market analysis, and that is what we're going to focus on today. The market analysis does not have to be a scary thing to complete. It doesn't have to be intimidating. It's really, really simple. It's the who, what, when, where, and how of your business. Your market analysis is really just a detailed assessment of the market that you are in. So your sector, your industry, what it is that you're doing. It's going to involve you really getting out there, tapping into your competitors' market, asking questions and finding out who else does the same thing that you do. With that, you are also going to find out how can you stay relevant. So, as a thorough review of your market, you're really just looking to see who all else is out there, what they're providing, and how can you do it just as good as them or better. So your first question is the who. Who are you selling to? Who's your competition? Who needs the product or service that you provide, and how do they need it? Okay. Your second question is the what. What sets you apart from the competition? With this what, you are going to, or you can create your value proposition. What sets you aside? What makes you better? And why will the customers come to you? So again, what sets you apart from the competition? And what is your product or service going to, what problem is your product or service going to solve in your industry? Okay. Your when and your where. Where does your business fit in the industry? Where does your business fit in the community in which you are going to be serving? When is your company or your business going to be available? Does your hours match the need for the company? Sometimes with new restaurants, we have to figure out, well, if the market currently has restaurants that are open from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., how can I come in to serve? Or even with the salon, if you do hair, how can I set my schedule to serve where other salons are not serving? Okay. And then how? How does your business measure up to the competition? How can you market to your target audience? And with business, we always have to remember that there's probably tens of thousands of people that do the same thing that we do. How can we set ourselves apart? What is it that I can provide that's going to make my target audience need or want the services that I provide over someone else that is providing the same services? How can I conduct a market analysis? This is probably one of the biggest issues that a lot of people run into. They are unaware of how to conduct a market analysis. Well, that's going to be pretty easy as well. It may be a little bit time consuming, but it's not hard. To conduct your market analysis, you're going to visit your competitors' establishments. You're going to go in, you're going to ask questions, and you want to go in at times where they are most busiest. You want to watch how they engage with their customers or their clients, and you can pick out key things that set aside or that really speaks to how their customers and their clientele become loyal to them. What are the things that they're doing that keeps their customers coming back? And then you want to engage with the business owners or the people that are active in the business, the managers, the servers, the consultants, uh, the people who are working in the business, as well as the customers. You want to ask questions about the products and the services that your competitors may be offering so that you can better understand how their business is similar to yours or how it is different and what it is that you can do different for your business to stand out. And lastly, you want to do your research. So outside of actually getting out into the community, going into the businesses, you want to use your resources. Use Google, research articles. Again, engage with the community. If they are having events in that particular industry, you want to network and collaborate with some of the industry leaders so that you can, number one, probably find a mentor and things that you are unaware of. Someone can guide you and help you and assist you, but you can also see what it is that they are doing that makes their business stand out. Again, it's not hard to get the information that you need. You just have to work and go out and do it. Some of the things to remember when you are conducting your market analysis, it's going to be, what is your strategy? How are you going to get out and interact with the people in your industry that is going to use your product or service? Okay, you want to create a plan or an approach that is going to attract customers. It's going to give you a competitive edge, but ultimately it's going to help you to achieve your goals for not only sales, but for your brand. At the end of the day, you are the business. The face of the business is you. So you want to create a strategy that is going to allow you to be true to your brand, but also attract the customers that's going to help you grow the business and the brand. So you want to create a competitive landscape that's going to be beneficial, but still authentic to who you are and who your business is, what your brand is. So you want to develop personalized engagement strategies, create marketing campaigns that are going to attract to your market, but also promote your relevance and how you connect with your community. And then collaborate with influencers and community leaders that speak to your brand's message. I'm just going to check and make sure that there's no messages. Okay. And let's see. So finally, with market research, when you are doing market research and conducting your market analysis, there are a few things. Let's see, we do have a question. I'm sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. So Robert says, thank you. Let's say someone gets his or her friends to bash your business on Google reviews, Yelp. How do you negate bad reviews that you don't deserve? So Robert, here's what I will say about that. It happens. Sometimes you can get a bad review. I would say to negate a bad review that you don't deserve, respond to that review professionally. You want to impose empathy, even if you feel like they don't deserve it. Apologize for the way that they feel and ask, what can I do better to make your next visit more special than what it was? Or what can I do to change the way that you perceived my business this particular time? Does that answer your question? You're welcome. Thank you. So guys, again, just to wrap up with the things to remember. So market research is your key to uncovering who your target audience is, how you measure up to your competition, what it is in your business that you may need to pivot or change directions in, and how can you optimize your market's presence. One of the ways that you can optimize your market's presence is to understand what your market is. So it may be something as simple as if you're offering a service that you see is not really moving, or you don't have a product, or you have a product that isn't moving, you can ask customers who purchase the product, or when you have a customer who doesn't purchase that product, well, why aren't you purchasing the product? Why doesn't this service appeal to you? The best way to find your answers is to ask the questions to the answers that you have. You never know. It can be very simple. It may be the appearance. Um, Lack of advertising is one of our biggest reasons for not gaining new customers. If you aren't marketing to new people, you can't gain new people. We are going to do Q&A. Here is my information, and I'm actually going to leave that up so that you guys can see it. I'll also put it in the chat, but let's talk. Who has questions? Any questions?
I don't know if it's a question, but there was great information. Sometimes you just need to kind of hone it in on who you need to get in front of. And I know for me and a lot of business owners, it's not that we don't know what to do, it's just a matter of tweaking how we do it. You
Absolutely.
know, it's easy as said, get in front of your people and get to, who your target market is. But once you figure that out, just finding the best ways to actually execute what you know you're supposed to do.
Absolutely. And Kawan, thank you so much for adding that in. I think one of our biggest problems, or one of the most encountered issues that entrepreneurs um, encounter, is really connecting with other people. And sometimes it becomes an issue when you have someone in your market or you have someone in your industry that does the same thing as you, but sometimes you may be intimidated to connect with them because they have a bigger presence in the market. Um, and I would say, don't be scared. Reach out, ask the questions. Join in with the events, visit their place of business. A lot of times, and it's not so much that they are gatekeepers or they don't want to share the information, they may just not know that you need the information. So, like Kawan said, definitely finding a way to connect. It may be as simple as sending them a private message on social media or sending them an email, or when you see them out in public, not being intimidated and really just asking the questions like, hey, when you get a moment, can we do coffee so I can talk about how you've become successful? Anyone else? Any questions? I know this was kind of short and sweet. um, Again, I wanted to be cognizant of everyone's time. As I stated on the beginning of the call, some of you may not have heard, there will be a survey that will be in the chat. If you all could please take a moment to fill out that survey. Please let us know if there's any additional information that you would like, or if there is anything that you felt was needed in this particular series that you did not get, so that we can provide it to you. And if no one else has any questions, we can end the session. You're very welcome, Robert. We will send out you're welcome, Angela. We will send out the recording to you so that you guys can have the information to refer to later. Thank you, Karen. Thanks, Tiffany. Thank you, Kawan. Again, thank you so much, everyone, for joining. We would greatly appreciate if you are able to take the survey that has been posted into the chat. And if you guys need any information or you have any questions, my information will also be in the chat for you, as well as you are able to reach out to any of the advisors here at the Women's Business Center. Thank you all so much for joining today. I look forward to seeing you all again on next week, Tuesday, same time at 11 o'clock. We are going to be doing part 2 of the series. So yeah, I look forward to seeing you all next week. Thanks, guys. Y'all have a good day.